Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. I would like to introduce my fabulous friend, Mr. Peter Case, direct from the Museum of Peter Case Fine Arts. I can't speak tonight, but
direct from a 2.5-year engagement
yes,
at the Peter Case Museum.
Thank you. Peter Case, everyone.
And I'm sure you all have your museums, and here we are. All right.
Yeah, right.
Pressure cooker, man.
Hey, Pete.
Welcome back.
I need to be alone. Hey, wait a second now. Wait, I'm looking for something that somebody said was going to be in this vicinity. And here it is, right there. I remember this. Is everybody here?
Yes.
Is anybody not here? All right. I'd like to thank everybody that came out. And
Yeah, man.
I left my mother's house at 15 with a dime and a suit of clothes. All set to hitch the first combine, right to where it goes. Ooh, it's gonna go you crooked mile. I got to New York City where they looked me up and down. Knife point off St. Mark's Place, I gave up the crown. Ooh, it's gonna go you crooked mile. Who's gonna go you crooked mile? Who's gonna haul you low? Who's gonna come out in the night, find you on your road? Tell me who. I was spinning neath blue skies when I fell hard off for a girl with raindrops in her eyes. Tell me, ooh, did it go y'all crooked? Well, who's gonna hold y'all lily white hand? Who's gonna drive you south? Kiss you on the mouth. It's gonna give your crooked mile. Who's gonna go your crooked mile? Who's gonna haul your load? Who's gonna come out in the dark, find you on that road? Tell me who's gonna go your crooked mile? Gonna go y'all crooked. Sure runs crooked, the highway's up. dark. Find you on that road. Oh, tell me. Gonna go yo crooked. Well, tell me who. Gonna go yo crooked. Tell me who. Oh man, who's gonna go yo crooked? It's gonna get you cut your crooked mind. All right. Well, we have a big lineup tonight, and it's going to be like a train station up here. People coming and going, missing their trains, asking for a conductor. A lot of things are going to be going on up here, but the best thing you can do is just avert your eyes when you see things like that happen. And I'll do the same thing. I like to play this song with the bear. What do you got? The flesh. Slapping on a pine wood floor, a tumble rush of desert flowers outside the door. Her music box is pretty with the piebald stripes, dust smoke diamonds in the shaft of light. Come on down, ain't gonna worry no more. Come on down, we ain't gonna worry no more. 'Cause everybody's laughing now, it won't be long. We've seen a lot of trouble, now the ghost is gone. Come on, yeah. Ain't gonna worry no more. Well, I was waiting in a depot for a London train, trying to paint your portrait in the pouring rain. Hanging out a window, running out of blue, talking in the alleys as your worn out shoe. Come on down. Oh, come on down. 'Cause everybody's laughing now, it won't be long. We've seen a lot of trouble, now the ghost is gone. Come on down, ain't gonna worry no more. We ain't gonna worry no more. Ain't gonna worry no more. But then there was a war in a foreign land. The order came down from the high command. Some went to Canada, some went down with the FBI to the jail downtown. Come on now, ain't gonna worry no more. Come on down. And now bananas are cheap, that's United Fruit. Turn right the labor unions at the root. Murder the tribes to clear the way for the puppet government CIA. Come on down. Hear the roar of the jets coming over the park. cigarettes in the dark. Bones turn to water, the sky goes black. Ground zero missile attack. We ain't gonna worry no more. Walking by the theater, saw a shining sign. It said Lightning Hopkins playing here at 9. I paid my last $3 and went inside, and there he was in the big spotlight singing, "Come on down." He sang, "Come on down, we ain't gonna worry no more. Come on down, we ain't gonna worry no more. 'Cause everybody's laughing now, it won't be long. We've seen a lot of trouble, now the ghost is gone. Come on down, we ain't gonna worry no more." And the sweetest soul that I ever known, well, if I died tomorrow before I turned to stone, I close my eyes, travel back in time to 23rd and Mission, walking side by side. Come on down, ain't gonna worry. Come on down. 'Cause everybody's laughing now, it won't be long. We've seen a lot of trouble, now the ghost is gone. Come on down. Oh, we ain't gonna worry no more. We ain't gonna worry no more. We ain't gonna worry no more. Come on down. We ain't gonna worry no more. Now come on down. We ain't gonna worry no more. We ain't gonna worry no more. Well, let's see now. This next song is going to be from an album that it's not going to be from it. It is from it. But the song's not really from the album, but we did record it at a record we did on a strange location that not too many people have heard of. It's called Martha's Vineyard. We did a record out there, and weird thing about it was if you go there in the wintertime, there's not really that many rich people there, or anything else for that matter, but there's a place there that we recorded, highly coveted studio. It's not actually a studio at all. That's why it's so special. It's a church. It's the old whaling church of Martha's Vineyard. It's got an incredible echo in it, and that's why we went there. And you had to take like an airplane, and then you had to drive, then you had to catch a boat, and then you had to walk 8 miles down a country road
In the snow.
asking local people where it was. And then finally we got to it, and you go in there, and there's so much echo in there that it's like, hey, 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 what? I can't understand that kind of thing. But then you can control it. This is like the old, like you ever see, it's like the Church of Moby Dick, right? It's like one of those whaling churches, man. So it's cool, right?
Yeah.
All right. So anyhow, we recorded in there. You can check it out. There's a video of it somewhere in the world of videos. Oh, by the way, I want to preface that with, I do want to warn people that my identity has been hacked. And I just want to make an announcement that whoever hacked my identity, you're backing up, pal. If you're an imposter, if you're using Peter Case as something you're trying to imposter, you're in trouble. Get help. You're backing up. Okay. where was I? Oh, yeah.
Martha's
So,
Vineyard.
huh?
Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. There we are. We're cutting the song Bumblebee. I finally recorded and got it out on this record. I played it so many times I like to play it with it. I don't know how it goes. Never went like that before. When I was a little kid, me and this guy, my best pal was Peter. This guy Peter. And we went out and bought Highway 61 Revisited right after it came out, and then we listened to the solo on that, and we go, man, on that song, Tombstone Blues, I bet he'll never be able to do that again. Which was true. Well, Bumblebee stopped me this morning, stopped me on my right arm. Well, Bumblebee stopped me on my right arm. Well, stop me this morning, I've been looking for that sweet honey all day long. Bumblebee, bumblebee, buzz, buzz, buzz. I keep on stinging me now, honeybee, oh, just because, oh yeah. You really love your star. Well, now keep on stinging me until you get enough. Oh, come on now, Bumblebee, give it to me. Sometimes you make me happy, baby. Something just happened to my guitar. Sometimes you make me happy, baby. Then again, you make me wanna cry. These things have been in the case for a long time, man. Sometimes you make me happy, baby. Then again, you make me wanna cry. So sad and mad and bad. Sometimes I swear to God I just wanna fly, fly, fly. Bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Keep on stinging me now, baby. Oh, just because, oh yeah. Oh, baby, well, you really know good stuff. Singing on till you get enough. Are there any questions so far?
Pretty clear, Professor.
You got a question?
Oh, it's very clear. All very clear.
Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I always ask this. My parents were teachers. They were in the teachers' union. I know that sounds pretty wicked. All right. Here's another song off that same album, the Midnight Broadcast record, only available on Pico Boulevard. My place you get it in the whole world. This is a Sleepy John Estes song. Where was it? I'll stop if you will. One Friday night, everyone was sad. We lost the best friend, the president we had, and now he's gone, won't be back. He's staying away too long. Went from town to town, holding up our rights. Some rode down, took the president's life. Now he's gone, won't be back. Yeah, staying away too long. Everybody votes, don't know what's going on. If Goldwater wins it, we ain't got no home. He's gone back home. He's gone back home. He's staying away too long. Mrs. Kennedy got a mansion on the island, and I'm a tough to beat. She'll have another mansion in Washington, D.C. But he's gone, won't be back. He's staying away too long. When I heard the news, I shaking like a leaf. 10 million people are staring back at me. You know he's gone back home. He's been back home. He's staying away too long. All right, we're gonna get there. I think, oh, here they are. They knew it. They know what they're doing more. Johnny Flower, ladies and gentlemen, in great cases. Just back to an international tour. Cindy Wasserman, also back from our international tour. Cindy sang on the Midnight Broadcast record with us. Yeah. Martha's Vineyard. That was a heck of a time out there.
It was a good time.
It was interesting. What I can remember of it. All right. I'm the master of the sober blackout. All right.
If you're looking for your hat, it's over there.
Okay, that sounded like something we better write down and talk about later. All right. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. What are we doing next?
Just hanging on.
Oh, just hanging out. Well, I'll just play piano on that. This is the first song I ever wrote in my life that anybody wanted to hear twice. I wrote it when they gave me the keys to a Unitarian church. So they were trying to get me off the streets, you know. Oh, Pete, stop making those sad sounds like that. I had so much fun in that church, man. Nobody knew what I was doing in there. My girlfriend would come down. I'd be in the big part of the church playing the piano and all sorts. It was incredible. Because the Unitarians, you know, if you move into a Unitarian neighborhood, they burn a question mark on your front lawn. It's true. And so I wrote this song one day in there, and it goes like this. It's on the Midnight Broadcast album. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. What's a special pedal? I'm overly sensitive. Okay. I wrote this, I think it was 1970. Smiling salutations from a soldier boy, dressed in blue denim and corduroy. They don't care what you say if you talk fast. They listen anyway. They're just hanging on. They're just hanging on. They're just hanging on. Let's do that again. They're just hanging on. They're just hanging on. Since I was born, I've been fighting time. I see the time passing, it eases my mind. But that's not the way I should feel. Watching the clouds makes it all unreal. I'm just hanging on. I'm just hanging on. Just hanging on. I'm just hanging on. Just hanging on. out, man. We got our other friend Buddy here. He's gonna play some guitar. Buddy used to, when we lived in Santa Monica, Buddy used to come over sometimes on Sunday with his kids with a 78 player.
Yeah.
That was fun. Coming up with this up, that would be cool. All right, that's not the right harmonica. This is going to be a tricky part of the show right now. All right. There we go. It's all about organization. All right. Here we go. This is a Jimmy Reed song.
Yeah.
Jimmy Reed. Hold on a second. How's this piano sounding, Woody?
Sounds good.
Is it feeding back or anything?
No.
Is everybody happy?
Yeah.
Anybody need something? Anybody need anything out there? Okay. Uh-oh, somebody, you scared me. I thought you were rushing the stage. I get it. All right. Thought it was going to be one of those situations. What's that guy, my stalker, or whatever that lady was called? Guy was coming up to hack me up close. Woody, thank you, Woody. This is an old blues song. It's not that old, but pretty old. Strolling by the river, baby. We gonna raise the moon tonight. Strolling by the river, baby. We gonna raise the moon tonight. Well, I'm gonna love you, you gonna love me, oh yeah. Everything's gonna be alright. Caress me, baby, just like the wind caress the trees. Caress me, baby, just like the wind caress the trees. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna love you. I want you to love me, baby. Just like a soft, cool summer breeze. Oh, come on, buddy, give it to me, man. Strolling by the river, we gonna raise the moon tonight. Strolling by the river, baby, we gonna raise the moon tonight. just like caress me, baby. Just like the wind caress the tree. All right, we're gonna wrap it up now. And I wanna love you, you gonna love me, I'm gonna love you, and everything. All right. It's like a soft, cool summer breeze. Caress me now. All right. Well, we're just playing some songs that we know and you know. Hey, I gotta relax for a minute, man. I've been. It's the first chance I've had to relax all day. All right, take that. It's important every once in a while to take a break. Middle of the day. You guys feel relaxed right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is the first chance I really had all day to relax. All right, here's one. Really nice. It's called Tighten Up. No, it's not. It's called I Don't Worry. It's a theme we're working on here tonight. It's called I Don't Worry About a Thing. And this is a Mose Allison song.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Mose Allison play. You ever see him play?
Yeah.
He played here a lot, man. I think he played McCABES at one point. Maybe not. I saw a lot of great people play here at McCABES, man. I saw Memphis Slim play here once. I met him here. And I watched, he never touched the pedals once during the whole show. You know, it was very illuminating. Well, there were so many great people here, man.
Black and,
Huh?
black and white.
I didn't see him play. Well, did you see that show?
No.
Johnny Hooker played here when I was on the road, man.
Oh,
But I saw a lot of great shows here. Towns Van Zandt. I saw him here a lot of times. One time we came here and there was about half place was about half full, man. And Towns Van Zandt was playing. It was about twice the temperature it is right now. And he played 5 minor key songs about death in a row. But it felt so good when he stopped. It was kind of like reverse engineering or something. Then he played like a great, another song. It was like a breath of fresh air. All right, so I'm gonna play. I can't remember what key this is in. Does anybody know? I think it's in this key here. Whole world's driving you to drink. Well, I got some consolation. I'll tell you if I'm mine. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. Well, the world's just one big trouble spot. Some have plenty and some have not. Well, I got some coming. Finally saw the light. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. I'll take one, then you take one, buddy. How's that? everybody flying with dynamite. I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. Alright, come on, talk now. Come on, everybody. One more time. I don't worry about a thing. 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 I don't worry about a thing, 'cause I know nothing's gonna be alright. I got this picture of St. Anthony that I carry around my pockets because it looks exactly like my daughter. So cute. I'm starting to flip, man.
Well, do you
It's all
care?
working on me. All that stuff that's in the air all the time, man. All the pronouns and all that shit. Flipping. All right. Now, what are we doing here? Oh, yeah, we got a song for you. I hope I'm not being too goofy. It's just a cover-up for how completely nervous I was tonight. Oh, come on, don't get up. I'm just kidding. Oh, shut up. Jesus, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. And then you go, ooh. I hear that again, ooh. What have I started? Actually, you know, I mean, I'm really happy, man. I mean, I'm at McCABES. I'm playing a gig, man. You know what? How much fun this is for me. I mean, I love playing here. I have dreams about playing here. Like, you know, oh. All right. I do though. I have dreams, you know. I'll be on McCABES and then like a giraffe will come in. What song are we doing? Oh yeah. Okay, this is off an album called Highway 62, and I grew up on Highway 62, and it's a highway that stretches from El Paso to where I grew up, which is Buffalo, New York, Niagara Falls. The first time I ever realized I was from Highway 62, I was on stage here at McCABES. In fact, a lot of the most important things in my life happened on stage here at McCABES. And I got into this whole big thing about Highway 62, and then I go upstairs. Everybody, I was laid this big trip on everybody from Highway 62, and that's one more, and all this kind of shit. And Dave Allen's Highway 62, it's up in the dressing room there. Highway 62, right. I am from Highway 62. Not that it matters, but it's weird, because if I would have known that that highway that ran right by the house went all the way to El Paso, I would have been out here years before. I could have gone to El Paso, got on the 10, and been playing McCABES when I was 12 years old. There we go. An old blue tie, shine my shoes, and said goodbye. Today at noon, I'll know the tale. Will I go free or back to jail? Well, I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for a try. I never hurt nobody else, and no one knows the way I felt now in the care of a should cop a plea, 'cause I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. Well, the DA says they'll wait around. They all assume I'm jailhouse bound. Tell the truth, but that don't help. I'm terrified to be myself. They listen in to smoke me out. The court says there's no room for doubt. A witness lied, the jury called, the judge got scared. She looked us off, and I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up, all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. Well, my lawyer says there's a railroad down to prison from my side of town. They saw my face and read my skin, and down the day I'm going in. The wheels and gears of justice grind, but justice still gets left behind. So if you sleep it on your street, your heart don't have to skip a beat, 'cause I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up, all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. All right. Who gets judged for real this time? A higher court will now decide who gets judged for real this time. A higher court will now decide who gets judged for real this time. And I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, what do we got now? So man, you know, so like sitting at home during the, I don't know what you guys did at your museum. I was sitting there on the couch. I'll just supervise, so you don't have to play with us. But here's like a little, here's what was going on at my house. I'm sitting on the couch. Well, I'm sitting on the sofa, I'm losing my mind, sitting right here for a long, long time. Well, just staring at my wife and my dog, kinda feel like a bump on the log. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 log. I said, bum, 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 log. Well, I kinda feel like a bump on the log. All right, keep it down out there, folks. A longer time? Yeah. Yeah, because you want to get kind of a hook, so you get on the bump, bump, bump. It's pop songwriting in the living room. I mean, there's nothing to talk about, man, tonight. You know what I mean? 'Cause nothing happened for 2.5 years, man. Outside of a lot of things happened. It was weird, man. I'm sitting. No, you stop that. It was the same for me as it was for you. I'm just talking about this to console you. I'm trying to entertain you. I came here to entertain you. So, all right. I don't know how that got started here tonight, but man, I'm putting that in my contract. Some guy, so I'm sitting on the couch, I can't sleep, I'm going crazy. Sitting on the couch, can't sleep, it's before dawn, some guy comes out and fires 13 shots from like a automatic pistol right outside my front window. Bow, 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 bow. Scared the shit out of me. So somebody called the police and they showed up a day and a half later. They go, well, looks like there was a shooting out here. And then they look at when somebody goes, well, there's shells down on the street. Oh, there's a lot of shells down there. Somebody goes, there's 13 shells down there. Okay. Well, see you later. And they leave, right? And then the next day, there was like up on the corner of the street, there was 2 cars coming at 11 a.m. coming down. It was very uneventful, except a few of these really weird things that would happen. Like these guys were having like a kind of like a car chase with shooting going down the middle of Geary, shooting at each other. Guys leaning out the window, bow, 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 shooting at the other guy, bow, 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 and they went on up the street, and then it's wild, man. So there's that. And meanwhile, I'm like writing these songs in the living room, and like this guy walks, you just dead silence outside, and I play a song, and like this guy comes up to me the next day, are you the guy that plays the music? I go, yeah. He goes, I like that one you're working on right now. It's pretty good. You gonna play it again later on tonight? Mother was doing her ironing while she listened to Nat King Cole. Teenagers came and went in cars, all tuned to rock and roll. Windows were open in the summer heat. Locusts were singing out there on the street. The feeling passed, now I can't recall how we never thought that we had it all. Everyone, every place, everything has been erased. That's the way it goes. First the laughter, then the light. Now they're all gone and locked up tight where the cold wind blows. But we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Yeah, we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Sweet little flowers called snowdrops in the backyard with the fresh mint leaves. A cherry tree with a rope to climb and robin's nest under the eaves. My band was playing in the basement, driving folks out of their minds. Mother called down from the top of the stairs, boys, play that nice song about suicide. Everyone, every place, everything has been erased. That's the way it goes. First the laughter, then the light. Now they're all gone and locked up tight where the cold wind blows. But we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. The power's cut, the house is cold, the books are boxed up, the furniture's sold. Memories drift, our souls drift too. The world keeps turning, what's it turning to? Me and Pa was circling the table, fighting the war with our fists. Papa said to Mama, the boys had sang, there's a viper in our midst. Years later, we made amends. Guess those ribs didn't hurt no more. You could even say we became good friends when we saw what we had in store. Everyone, every replaced, everything has been erased. That's the way it goes. First the laughter, then the light. Now they're all gone and locked up tight where the cold wind blows. But we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. We'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Yeah, we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. What? Water from the stone? I have a list right here, I don't know. Oh. Okay, here's a song that we did. It's called Two Angels.
Yeah.
And one of the great moments of my career was when Two Angels was featured in a vampire movie called True Blood. And while they played my love song, two vampires made love on a pool table. Actually, they weren't really vampires, they were shapeshifters. So it wasn't that bad. Must have been two angels, or was it you and me? That must have been two angels, or was it you and me? Now those angels have flown, left us here on our own. How can it be? We fell in love the night we met. We fell in love the night we met. How those angels of love come down from above, I can't forget. That must have been two angels. Was it you and me? That must have been two angels. Or was it you and me? Now those angels have gone, left us here to carry on. How can it be? Was a whisper inside. With the leaves was a whisper inside. All the stars in the night were angels of light for you and I. There must have been two angels. Was it you and me? forms of music they tune for hours before the show. In fact, with the Nerves, we used to cheer for hours before the show. Man, I shared a dressing room one time with Gordon Lightfoot and his band, and like Gordon Light, it was up in West Virginia. We were doing a thing together. It's good to be in tune before you tell the story and then tell the story. You get your folk singer merit badge if you tune and tell the story at the same time. Can't remember how I did this, but oh, there it is. Yeah, and so we're sharing a dressing room with Gordon Lightfoot, and I'm like a huge fan. Like he's got this guy in his band, Red, who's been in it ever since they did Sunrise. Ever since they did that, like Red's been in the band for 100 years, and Gordon Lightfoot flies him to gigs, and he's got his own like 4-engine pilot's license, and he loves to fly through any kind of weather, and the band is just terrified. But he flies, and then this other thing that happens is like. So Gordon's like out of the room, and like the guys, it's like the gig's not till that night. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and Red starts tuning, and he goes, I go, what are you doing, man? He goes, tuning up for the show. Really? The show's not for 5 hours. He goes, we had a problem one night on stage in Los Angeles on the Smothers Brothers show. It's like 45 years ago. We had a big problem, and now Gordon insists that we start tuning hours, but we have to be in tune way before the show. So it's never going to happen again. We tune, really tune up in advance. And then he says, we tune, like the problem is like we tune to tuners, but Gordon only tunes to a pitch pipe. So Gordon has like those me, things.
Yeah.
And he tunes to that. It's hard to tune to. So they're all tuning, and then Gordon comes, you guys in tune yet? It's like only 3.5 hours. So. Gordon Lightfoot told me like the high point of his whole career was to have Bob Dylan and Elvis cut the same song. That's pretty cool. But anyhow, and I played with him that night, but then, and so like he's going through this whole thing about this pitch pipe. The guys in the band are going crazy, like he uses this fucking pitch pipe. And so then me and Gordon are hanging out for a while in this other room, and he goes, did you ever sing Barbershop Quartet? I never really did, Gordon. And he pulls out the little pitch pipe and starts tuning. That's what it was all about. Like, because Gordon was a big Barbershop Quartet guy out in Canada. And he had one way of doing it, and that's the way you did it, because he was the boss. And there you go, folks. I don't know what it means, but... No, come on. Don't do that. Will you guys get that out of your system for once and for all? 1, 2, 3. Now, can we call that a break? We're even now? All right, thank you. Just one step away from a heckler, Or maybe it's no steps away from a heckler. Because most of the interesting stories in the world, they have some, sorrow to them. Okay? Like humor and sorrow are all nearly the same thing. Like if you can't cry about it, you can't laugh. I don't know if that's true, but I'm trying to get this fucking string. This is where I lose control of the rap. All right, let's get it out then. Don't make me come out there. I'm coming out. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I got an idea. Let's take a little break. I gotta refresh my mind. Let's play Naima. Take 5. See if anybody's around. Like anybody wants to do anything. I'll be right back. Let's go to play piano. Lost my mind. Hey, Johnny, let's play that song Troubled.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, you're good. Oh, we got the magic foot plonk. Hey, let's start with, let's do the Coltrane song. It's magical. If you guys want, at this point in the show, I don't want this to turn into a super spreader event, but just turn to the person and nod at the person next to you and say hello. Everybody, come on, just look at the person, acknowledge their presence. Hi. Don't breathe on them, don't breathe on them. All right. Where were we? That's what they do in church. Passing the peace. Here we go. Here's a song off this album me and Johnny just recorded. First cut off of it, I think, if I can remember how it goes. 1, 2, 3.
Have you ever been in trouble? Do you know how it feels? You're living in a bubble caught between the wheels. Tonight you feel the danger rising on the wind, tearing at your jacket, ripping at your skin. Have you ever been in trouble? You slip by somehow. Have you ever been in trouble? The car you're in right now. Well, there's freedom round the bend avenue. Do you see something coming? Something you can do. Flip a coin, hands or tails. Winner gets room, losing guys and when it's all degrees. How do you believe? Asking you receive. Have you ever been abandoned? Do you ever run at night? The streets are mazed beneath your feet, your heart can sit and fry. Afraid of desperation, felt the Holy Ghost coming down the alley just like a megadose. Have you ever been in trouble? You slip by somehow. Have you ever been in trouble? The kind you're in right now, where there's freedom round the bend and avenue. Do you see someone coming? Something you can do. There's one thing for sure, I know it's real. The moment you surrender, the wounds begin to heal. It's your reprieve. How do you believe? Asking you receive. How do you believe? Asking you receive. All right, thank you. That's the first time we played that one. Oh, I got one we could play. How about another one off that album? Remember that one we did, Flying Crow Blues?
Okay.
What key's that in? Is that C or G? I can't remember. Huh?
I don't.
A, I don't know. Let's do it in, well, we'll try to C, but we could do it in G. But why don't we split the difference? And do it in, I don't want to do it. I don't know. It doesn't matter really. Let's not do it. We can do it any key we want to do it in. And let's do it in G. Here we go. Ready? This is an old blues song from the 30s or 20s or something like that. So it takes a minute. You have to go back in time to start playing it so it comes into focus. Ready? Here we go. New Orleans and Shreveport took a crew, changed water in Texarkana, and the driver said push on through. Don't you know we're gone? We got two lights on, we got two lights on behind. Well, that red light, that means trouble. The green light's running mine. 25 minutes past 7, a cup of coffee and a slice of cake. We'll be all the way to Kansas City before the hour ever hits the brake. Don't you know we're gone? I got two lights on, two lights on behind. Well, that red light, that means trouble. Green lights wandering mine. Take your money, baby, throw it against the wall. You can keep everything that sticks, then take everything that falls. Don't you talking. Well, how soon till you forget me, baby? Why do you hide your face? Begging you for mercy, then you say it's a federal case. Don't you know we're gone? We got two lights on, two lights on behind. Well, that red light, that means trouble. The green light's my wandering mind. Well, my woman's got a mouth like a lighthouse on the sheet. Every time she looks my way, she shines that light on me. Don't you know we're gone? We got two lights on behind. Well, that red light, that means trouble. Green lights on mine. Well, that red light looks like trouble. Green lights on mine. One more time. Well, that red light looks like trouble. Green lights on mine. All right, let's see.
Wow.
My ride's coming in about 20 minutes. Hopefully they're not flashing the light tonight. No, just kidding. Here we go now. All right, now the guitar miraculously was in tune from listening to the piano on that song. These are the things you learn on the road. See? Perfect. What are we doing here? We got a little note here. Oh, yeah, this one. Cindy. How's it going, Woody? Woody, are you there? Woody, do you come in, Woody? Are you okay? How you guys doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Saturday night, man. All right. Double bed by the window on the street. We never had much money then, but life and love was sweet. Then we moved to the Hotel Baker, corner of Polk and Pine. Rain fell non-stop 40 days and everything was fine. Summer day in San Joaquin, we hit the county fair. I played my show, it was time to go, but something held me there. So we went out to the racetrack, charmed by an inside tip. Bet everything we had on the 7th race, and watch that damn horse trip. But if I go crazy, I will lose my mind. Baby, try me one more time. Well, she rode in on a milk white mule through the trumpets and the cavaliers, alive to the bright adventure of the streets, and chased my fears. Now I can talk to anyone, know what's in their heart, go anywhere in the world I want, even make a brand new start. But if I go crazy, I will lose my mind. might keep. But I have got the superpowers everybody does. Ever help someone out, done it just because. Who'd never answer later when asked to lend a hand? Who'd never turn their eyes away when asked to understand? But if I go crazy, I will lose my mind. For it all goes hazy, baby. Try me one more time. Alright, try me one more time. Try me one more time. Try me one more time. I will one more time. I will one more time.
Okay, we got another here. Thank you very much. We got a song here. How do you like it so far? It's a mellow one, isn't it? Now hold on. Oh, there's the culprit right there. See, I knew there was one of these that was out of tune. The Townsman tuning system. Find the one that's out of tune and you tune the rest of it. See, one of the reasons why that's not getting in tune is I'm turning the wrong two keys. Let's try that again. Now I'm still tuning the wrong key, but I'm closer.
You sure?
I'm only one key away. I've been playing guitar since I was 10. I'm a slow learner. I had a great guitar teacher, man. Pete Haskell was his name. And he wore a sharkskin suit. Like I was like 12, and I wanted to play jazz. So my father said he would send me to study with Pete Haskell. And Pete Haskell wore like sharkskin suits. He had his hair straight back. He wore like really pointed toe Italian shoes. He played a big fat Gibson. You go, hey man. He goes, once you start learning the chord, you know, flat 13, flat 5, flat 9s, you know, Charlie Parker chords, you won't be able to go back. I said, really? I said, yeah, you'll never be able to stand hearing normal chords again. You're gonna want to hear like, you know. And when we would play those chords, he would look at me like over the top of his shades. He'd go, like it was like the cap, like the final chord was like a cap of an argument or something. And he hated rock and roll, and I loved it. And which reminds me of another thing. It was like I found my diary from 1964.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was January or February 1964. I just got up, went to school, came home. Tuesday, got up, went to school, came home. Wednesday, got up, went to school, came home. Sunday night, the Beatles were on TV tonight. It was incredible. Jack Lennon was, you know, this whole big thing. Dad hated it. I think it's great. And then Tuesday the next week it says, skipped out of school with Winsick. Wow. Who said music doesn't affect lives? Now I know we're in tune, but I can't remember what we're in tune for. Nobody can remember anymore. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, I remember.
From Arriaga, Chiapas, on a train called the Beast. Trusting our lives to the ones from the east. The coyote dropped us and on the same day, the border guards caught us and they locked us away. We need water, water from the stone, living water. Now a 6-year-old child is facing the judge. She can't have a lawyer, the mayor won't budge. Well, they wanted to deport her, her parents had died. If they send her back now, it'll be a sign. She needs water, water from a stone. Water, water from a stone. On streets, paper, diamonds and gold. You hold your head high, but the future's been sold. The temperature's rising way up in the sky. This is Indian land, only yours by a lie. Back in the mission, the mural shines bright. But the people who made it were thinking last night. The landlord's raving, it don't make sense. He's running up the tenants and he's raising the rents. He wants water, water from a stone. Oh yeah, he wants water. So clear, they've been erased now, the future is here. So you're making 6 figures, but you owe that in school. Your fiance's teaching, so everything's cool. But you can't help but see on the end of your street, it's another world when you go out to eat. You need water, water from a stone. Manufacturing sorrow and exporting doom. Tomorrow the cancer arrives in your room. Well, you'll have more to do. They're changing the locks. You're gonna get down and stay in its box. You need water, water from a stone. You need water, water from a stone. You need water. Take that bridge. And the rent you collected will stay in its box. You'll have more to do than just changing the locks. You'll need water, water from a stone. From a stone. This is Shook's Hand. It's off my first album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the guy that bought it over there. Thank you, man. 2 or 3 times, you're the guy. I love you, man.
We love you too.
I think I even bought a copy of one time. I don't even know if you can get that record anymore. Everything gets so confusing when you start dealing with those big record companies. I don't want to go into that though. I go mad. What are we doing? Oh yeah.
I was a kid out behind the fair. His words are like lightning in the summer air. His wife's wild with the truth he told, holding back the rain while the thunder rolled. Too young not to understand, I was proud. I shook his head. He took command on a winter's day, and down across the land, spring was on his way. He struck fear to the hearts of those racking up the gangs, breaking on their roofs. Too young not to understand, I was proud. I shook his head. Each tongue is a word, each eye's an ocean of every man, woman, child here in living motion. Now who will protect us, who will perfect us, or who will live to see the day when love connects us? Who take a step out in this land, I'd be proud. I should be said. All right, come on, forward. Yeah. They tried to kill him, he finally died. I still remember how I felt when my mama cried. Grew up with a bullet in my breast, if you know what I'm not so that all the rest. Too young not to understand, I was proud. I shook his head. Each tongue is a word, each eye's an ocean of every man, woman, child here in living motion. Now who will protect us, who will perfect us, who will live to see the day when love connects us? Take a step out in this land, I'd be proud. I shook his head, I shook his head, I shook his head, I shook his head. All right, it's been a heavy year, man. We lost, last couple of years, a few of my friends are gone now. John Prine, right at the very start of the pandemic, man, was a good friend. It was just really shocking. And Don Heffington and the drummer who played with me the last time I was here, and then Bob Newworth, who was a dear friend of a lot of us, and also a great songwriter. And so we used to go over to this guy Stephen's house and write songs, me and Bob would, while Stephen was, I don't know what Stephen was doing, but we would, he was doing his thing, super intense.
But whatever it was, we were there writing songs, and we wrote all the time over there, a lot of crazy songs. One time we wrote this whole song about all this horrible stuff that happened to a guy, and then like he robbed a place, and then he got in trouble, and he did drugs, and he got arrested, and this and that, and all this stuff. And at the end of the song, he died, and then we just took the paper, crumpled it up, and threw it in the garbage, and went and got some meat. But because it was kind of depressing, but then we wrote this other song, and it kind of, we wrote the song together, and I'll sing it right now because I just remembered it last night. I haven't sung this song for a really long time, and when we wrote this song, like we wrote it, me and Bob wrote it, and then he wanted to go on tour just around Los Angeles to sing the song one-on-one to people in their living rooms. It was one of the most interesting tours I've ever been on. We played it for all these. We'd come over, hey, how you doing, man? What's going on? We'd hang out, have some coffee or tea, hang out for a while, and then play him the song, Pete. We'd pull out the guitar and we'd sing somebody the song, looking right into their eyes and sing the song, And we went to, we played it for Eric Von Schmidt, and we played it for Manny Greenhill, and we played it for all these folk people all over town. And then that weekend there was like this huge party going on, and like all the people that were still around from folk music were there, like everybody, like Mimi Baez was there, and Bruce Langhorne, and at one point Eric Von Schmidt climbed a big ladder and was hanging from the chandelier practically. He's trying to sing the song called Grizzly Bear, and everything was going crazy. It was just really, me and Bob were just kind of cool, just sitting down there, and Bob goes, you get to watch, man, just watch what's going on. And then I go, well, should we play the song? He goes, wait. So we wait, and the party's like raging on, people are playing songs, everybody's singing at these kind of parties. It's a folk music party. Everybody's playing and singing. I go, now? He goes, not yet. So like, the party's going on, it's thinning out a little bit, I'm still rocking pretty hard. No, not yet. Finally, it's 4 in the morning. And there's a room full of people, and the lights are low, and he said, play the song. So we played it, and it goes like this. And it starts out with tuning.
Of course it does.
It's one of the most interesting things about it. I know what I'm doing, but just hold on a second. I sat up late last night in the bunkhouse and figured out how to tune this guitar so you can play songs on it, because the guitar is warped now. Let's hear it. The guitar is warped now. There's not going to be another guitar. So it's down to this one. Yeah. It's got that end of the Yellow Submarine kind of taste to it. They were out of tune because they were high on LSD. I want to be in tune for this song. You guys got a minute?
For you, yes.
I mean, they don't let you do this on national TV. That's why I don't get the big talk show. Because I tuned up on the John Rivers show one night. The ratings like so. All right, well, tuning's overrated. It's not too bad anyway. It's good.
You can walk in and buy what you need with your laughter. When you can heal a heart with the words of your song. Bottle up a cure for what they call restless. You may find yourself filthy rich before too long. Then you can order what you want from any fancy restaurant. Call across an ocean just to change your suit of clothes. All this and more, could be delivered right to your door with the perfect combination, the one you keep searching for. And it's power, lust, and money, fortune, fame, wine. You can fall in love with one of the above and find your heart is breaking as you try to cross the line. Midnight ballistics, firearms and cosmetics, all past for magic in the hour before dawn. Glancing off the mirror, clear-eyed and crazy, youth and beauty overcome. And it's power, lust, and money, fortune, fame, or fine wine. You can fall in love with some of the above and find your heart is broken as you crawl across the line. And it's power, lust, and money, fortune, fame, fine wine. You can fall in love with all the above. Find your heart's been broken as you go back across the line. Power, lust, and money. All right, here's another song I wrote with Bob, and oh boy, this is the two capo cure right here. You put two on there. You don't read about that in the guitar magazine. Come on, boy. This guitar still thinks it's a tree. It's Steve Earle. This other guy told me never tune with the capo on. Well, what key do we do? What song are we doing? The guitar doesn't like those capos. It feels like they're limiting. Let's just do it down low. It'll be just as good low. Just different. I want to thank Wayne for getting us in here tonight. It's great to be here. I was trying to thank you all for sticking with me. I hope
hope you had a good time. Come see me again tomorrow night for more of the same, but different. And, tomorrow night, we've got some a lot of surprises tomorrow night. I'm sure they're gonna be most surprised will probably be me. The guitar just not like that, okay? So I don't want to hear no. I'm just gonna do it. It doesn't. You can't do it now. Well, there's a Three Stooges version of this. We'll do it. Just enough money for some nothing to go. It ain't exactly what you planned. So lonesome that you can't even say hello, and no one seems to understand. So you mixed up, kick 'em on and join the crowd of the ones who only fit where they're not allowed. Out on the straight, feeling blue, traveling light. You got a hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Hole in your soul where the wind blows through. So you wandered away from your childhood home. No one cared to trace the tracks you laid. You traveled by night and you traveled alone. Came to rest at a penny arcade. Now the last shot's over on a Saturday night. You wake up in the beam of a cop's flashlight. He's asking who you are as if you knew you cared. He's asking where you live and you just say nowhere. A mixed up kid who come to join the crowd of the ones who only fit where they're not allowed. Out on the straight, feeling blue, traveling light. You got a hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Take it to the bridge. Traveling light, all your big mistakes and the trouble that you found could be a saving grace. A prayer of a chance out of the blue, asking for a miracle to see you through. 1, 2, 3. But I got it the same. It's a feeling that can rip me apart. It follows me around like a part of my name. Like I was born with a time bomb instead of a heart. I'm a mixed up kid who came to join the crowd. For the ones who only fit where we're not allowed. I'm out on the straight, feeling blue, traveling light. I got a hole in my soul where the wind blows through. Hole in my soul where the wind blows through. Alright, traveling. Not allowed, out on the straight, in blue, traveling light. You got a hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Thank you. Thank you. Todd Wood and I wrote that song. It's on the album. All right.
I want to encourage people to go out and buy lots of my records. I'm trying to find some new homes for a few of them. And so they're out there. You can get the midnight broadcast. And the midnight broadcast is it's like driving around in the middle of nowhere late at night when you don't know what's on the radio, and you turn it on and all you see is the headlights out in front of a dark road, and you're going down the road and this weird DJ comes on. There's a DJ on the record. And you'll see that. But if you buy it, you got to promise to only listen to it in the dark. And with that in mind, we're going to play a song by the Plimsolls now. We're going to invite Buddy. There's the Plimsolls fan. We're going to invite Buddy back out. And this song was the Plimsolls' big record. We wrote this song in the middle of the night in a bar room. And then we went to this other guy's, Joey's house, to finish writing the song, and we had to be quiet. There was one of those Hollywood apartments with the patios and the full swimming pool and everything. We used to always write songs on the room by the swimming pool. It was right outside Joey's kitchen door, and so if we had a good song, or if we had a bad song, like the people out by the swimming pool, they go, oh. But if we had a good song, they go, yeah, and they'd all be singing it and doing cannonballs and stuff, you know. So we knew we had a pretty good song with this song, so we decided to record it, except we didn't have any recording deal or anything like that, because I had this big idea and I talked our way out of a recording deal. That's the way I used to do stuff in that, like, reverse engineer yourself. And so we had a great record deal. Said we went out, and so we got out, and then we knew this guy was a janitor at a recording studio. His name was Mikey, and Mikey said, "Hey, you guys, I love the Plimsolls, man. Look, come down with all your equipment in the middle of the night down on Melrose to Astro Burger. And just pull into Astro Burger and get some burgers and some French fries. And just sit there and look out the window at the place next door with the light on. When the light blinks 3 times, that means the coast is clear. Come on over and load all your equipment into the recording studio." And so we're sitting there in Astro Burger, man. It's about 3 in the morning, man. We see some action. Somebody leaves over there, and we're like eating these big French fries that are like candles or something. Eating lots of ketchup, you know. And then all of a sudden the lights are blinking. Come on, let's go. And we pull up over there, we get all of our amplifiers out, and we load straight into, Mikey's got his broom up against the wall, and he goes into the booth. We set up our equipment, and this guy who actually kind of knew what he was doing, this guy, Jeff Iyer, showed up. And he helped us, and we recorded 1,000,000 Miles Away, and I'll Get Lucky in the middle of the night for free with Mikey. And so we took the recording, and then I knew a guy had a record company. And I started my own record company, so we started this record company, and then we put it out on our own label with this guy's help. And then K-Rock, we'd done a bunch of illegal gigs for K-Rock. And so they said, "Come on down with your new record, man, we'll put it right on the radio." Like, they had like these gigs that were like, you know, the most dangerous gigs in the world. But to be in a club with like 1,500 people, and the lights would go out, and then the police would raid, and there'd be a fire. And then you wake up and you've been robbed for $1,000. Those kind of gigs. And so K-Rock Otis was, so I don't know, maybe they just liked 1,000,000 Miles Away, but they put it right. We got the record in the truck, you know, came in. We got the singles, and we drove out to K-Rock, and we handed it to the guy, man. And he went right in there and put it out. We went out to the car and turned on the radio, and he's playing 1,000,000 Miles Away on the radio, man. This is fantastic, you know. It's what you dream about, man. It's like, and then it got really popular on the radio.
Yes, it did.
And then
I kept calling K-Rock.
you're the one that called.
It was me.
They were playing it all the time, and all the time. They were just getting played, and then other stations were starting to play it. And we had our own record company. We didn't have any buffer between us and like the music business, so I'm getting these calls. Let me talk to Peter Case. Peter, if you want to see this record go top 40, we need $50,000 in a suitcase in the parking lot. So I would, man, if I had the money, man. So anyhow, the record's going up the radio. It's getting hell played out on the radio. And then the Plimsolls had a clubhouse out in Sataquai near Tarzana, where they do all the Tarzan movies. And so we're out there at this big wing day. And I used to get in a bad mood at parties. I don't know why. I was going out of my mind, you know, and I'm like drunk and everything. Oh, fuck this, man. This is bullshit. So it's like way out in Tarzana, right? So fuck you guys, fuck your band. You know. I've been in the band like years, you know, and like I go out to the car and I stick out like on the stupid street, Sataquai, and the first car that goes by picks me up, like at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night.
I remember that house.
And I get in the car, and a million miles away is playing on the car radio. I go, hey man, that's my band. You got it right, buddy. You didn't believe me. So then I had got me off at Laurel Canyon and Ventura, and they still had to try to go another. I had to get over the hill to get into Hollywood where I was going. I get another car. It was playing in that car too after I'd been in the car. But I didn't say anything that time. That's what it was like. It was getting played. One time I got in the car and it was on every station. Like you could push the buttons. Million bucks. This is fucking great. Oh well. I think that happened. Seems like a dream now. And now we're gonna play it. And this is called 1 Mile of Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it up, Woody. We gotta be loud on this one. Friday night, I just got back. I had my eyes shut, dreaming about the past. I thought about you while the radio played. Should've got more than some reason I stayed. I started drifting to a different place. I realized I'm falling off a fishing world, and there was nothing that could bring me back. I'm a million miles away. A million miles away. I'm a million miles away. And there's nothing left to bring me back today. Took a ride, went downtown. Streets were empty, there was no one around. Different places that we used to know. In all the places we used to go. I started drifting to a different place. Realized I'm falling off the fishing world, and there was nothing left to bring me back. I'm a million miles away. A million miles away. I'm a million miles away. And there's nothing left to bring me back today. Bring me back today. Alright, I'll bring me back today. Bring me back today. I'm at the wrong end of your looking glass. Try to hold on to the hands of the past and you. And there was no one there to bring me back. I'm a million miles away. And I'm a million miles away. I'm a million miles away. And there's nothing left to bring me back today. Bring me back today. Bring me back today. Bring me back today. All right, we got one more song here. As soon as I find the harmonica that does it. Here we go. This song It's a sing-along song. I've done it here before. Some of you may already know it. One little-known fact about this song was that at one point it was Representative Alan Grayson's theme song. He lost that election, but I was invited to come sing the song called "Somebody Told the Truth" at Alan Grayson's appearances, and he was a real truth teller. He was a pretty good guy, and they told a lot of vicious lies about him, I'm pretty sure, and that wasn't cool. But he would meet all these people who had a lot of money, and he'd go, "Okay, turn off your phones and I'll tell you what's really going on," and then they would, and he would like say this incredible shit, you know. It's like, wow. And then, I don't remember any of it, but at one point, like, so we're at these fundraisers, and I'm singing, you know, Howie Klein got me into it, you know, and so this guy, this kind of shark kind of dude, you know, he seemed like a barracuda kind of guy, you know, real super intense. He was like wearing a really expensive suit, but pointed shoes and no socks, you know. He's like slick back hair, and he's like, "Hey man, our so-and-so, some big wig didn't come to introduce Alan. Would you introduce Alan to the crowd? Can you do that?" I'm like, I have this like kind of dark side that kind of fucks things up sometimes without mind. I know he's, you know, "Hi, how are you?" I have to say hello to him, but he showed up right at that moment. Like, "Okay, I'll do it. And I go out and I go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Cranston." I mean, Alan Grayson. And, you know, and I never did talk to him after that. So it's the kind of shit I do. Anyhow, we did write this song, and I'll tell you another story about it. Was I got in some trouble. I didn't do it. Okay, I didn't. This is true. I didn't do it. But the police told me to stand by for a while. And it was fairly serious, but I didn't do it. And then the police said, "You can go." And I said, "What do you mean I can go ahead, go?" And then they said, I said, "What happened?" They said, "Somebody told the truth." Beverly Hills detective said that. I said, "Somebody told the truth?" "Yes, somebody told." Ding! It's like a songwriting idea. I'm a songwriter. I went right out to the car before I even left the police station and wrote the song. Somebody told the truth. Here's how it goes. Somebody told the truth. Somebody told the truth. I want you to sing along on this. It goes like this. Here's what you do. You go like this. Real easy. Don't stop. Somebody told the truth to somebody. 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 Yeah, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth. Well, the courthouse emptied out, the jailers all went home. The lawyers used the guilty hearts, the cops are on their own. The soldiers left the camps, the feds were laid in heaps. Jailers disappeared, the prisoners were freed. Cause somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth. Shut the door, the radio was dead. Stadium was silent, not a word was said. The
dots were all connected, lines were barely drawn. The secret night kept hidden, were left out in the dark. 'Cause somebody, yes, somebody, yes they did. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Alright, here we go. Alright. Well, they starving men and women, but once they got to fill, the children on the highway were high up on the hill. The politicians vanished, they must have caught their plane. The clandestine policemen were left out in the rain. I sat down on the curbstone, I rubbed my eyes and coughed. I rubbed my wrists and ankles, and I thanked the Lord above. And somebody, oh somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Oh somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Yeah! Somebody told, they told the truth. Somebody. Yeah! They somebody told the truth. I'm taking that. Somebody told it right now. Hey! Sing my song.
Somebody told the truth to somebody.
Somebody told the truth to somebody. Thanks, Cindy Wasserman coming out and singing. We thank Buddy over here on the guitar. Buddy! Bass, we got Johnny Flower. Give my head.
Go, Johnny.
It's fun to be here with you guys. I had so much fun. Thank you for coming out. Let's sing it one more time and we'll take it out on the street. Somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Somebody told, they told the truth to somebody. Somebody, yeah, they told the truth to somebody. I can't believe they told the truth to me. Somebody, Lord, they told the truth to somebody. Hey, they take it to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth to somebody. They told the truth to somebody. Somebody told the truth.